Hey there, YouTube. My name is Mr. Unironic Enthusiasm, or MUE, Mew for short. Now, I've decided to get started in the ASMR community, mostly because of what it's done for me. I suffer from general anxiety disorder and insomnia, so it's usually pretty difficult for me to, get to sleep at night. But thanks to a certain friend of mine, I was successfully able to discover ASMR, and although it was kind of weird at first, it grew on me pretty quickly. Now, there have been several ASMR artists who I watch almost religiously, and then there have been a few who've actively helped me, to get to this point, answering all my questions and explaining to me how this works, because I'm not exactly the most tech-savvy person out there. But I think this is going to be a fun adventure. Well, a little bit about me before we get started. I mean, obviously, I guess this is just going to be a whisper video. I'm having trouble regulating my tone, so if I keep going back and forth between loud and soft, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to. I'm hoping I'll get better with this over time. But, my name comes from a quote from one of my favorite authors, John Green. He said, "Nerds like us are allowed to be unironically enthusiastic about stuff. Nerds are allowed to love stuff like jump up and down in your chair, can't control yourself, love it." When people call people nerds, mostly what they're saying is, you like stuff. Which really just isn't a very good insult at all. Like, you're too enthusiastic about the miracle of human consciousness. Now, when you think about this, it starts off very fun-loving, but then it gets really serious at the end. Nerds are people who are super enthusiastic about the miracle of human consciousness. Just think about that for a minute. That's pretty cool. For example, Supernatural, Doctor Who, Sherlock. Why do we like them? Because they're interesting stories, because we can relate with the characters, because there's a bunch of different reasons why you would like these shows. But the fact of the matter is, you like it, and the simple fact that you can be so enthusiastic about something that, to be completely literal, isn't real, that says something a lot about you, that you're passionate. And that's just my thought on the subject. But to get back to ASMR, I still very up in the air, very gung-ho about this, so I don't know exactly where I'm gonna go. I personally, as far as triggers are concerned, I love, absolutely love, whispering and ear-to-ear and role plays. But I know that I'm just one person, and that different people all like different things. So maybe leave me some comments, some suggestions, perhaps. I mean, I understand I'm a new guy, and this is literally my first video, but we'll see how it goes. And even if I'm not, I don't get really big or whatever, I think I'll still make these because it's been pretty tough, even though it's just my first video. But this is a lot of fun, I think. I think I'm gonna like this a lot. So, yeah. Thank you for having me, YouTube. I'll see you soon.